Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
P20BA is a fault code which indicates a potential problem with the reducer heater control circuit of a diesel engine. What is a reduction gear heater and why is it important? The reducer heater is a component used to prevent diesel exhaust fluid from freezing or crystallizing at low temperatures. It is usually located in the diesel exhaust filter reservoir and/or gear injector supply hoses. What does the code P20BA mean? Diagnostic Trouble Code, DDC. P20BA stands for Reduction Heater Control Circuit Performance Error. This fault code is set when the powertrain control module, PCM, has detected that the voltage signal from the reducer heater control circuit designated A is outside the expected range. Fault code P20BA may also be stored if the reducer heater is not operating as required. The reducer heater designation is used in vehicles with multiple units. To determine which circuit is A in your specific application, you will need to consult a repair manual or specific database. Fault code P20BA can be stored if the reducer heater is not operating as required. Note that the definition of the P20BA tiered may differ depending on the vehicle manufacturer. Consult the appropriate repair manual or repair database for the exact code definition. While modern diesel engines are designed to be more powerful than ever, they can't meet stringent U.S. federal emissions standards with basic exhaust management systems, c. Selective catalytic reduction, SCR, was invented to better manage exhaust gases from powerful diesel engines by reducing the amount of NOx remaining in the exhaust system. The selective catalytic reduction system works by injecting a reducing compound or diesel exhaust fluid, DEF, into the exhaust. Injecting diesel exhaust fluid at a precise time raises and maintains the appropriate exhaust temperature needed to maximize filtration. This process reduces the amount of harmful exhaust gases entering the atmosphere. The PCM or a dedicated SCR controller is responsible for monitoring the entire selective catalytic reduction system. The controller determines the exact timing of diesel exhaust liquid injection by keeping track of the oxygen sensor, NOx sensor and exhaust temperature sensor, among others. Code P20BA is a serious code that must be addressed immediately, as it can deactivate the SCR system. Damage to the catalytic converter may also occur if this code is not dealt with urgently. What are the possible causes of the P20BA code? Like many other fault codes, the P20BA fault code has several possible causes. Below are some of the most likely reasons for P20BA tiered sets: faulty reducer heater, wrong gearbox temperature sensor wiring problems, such as open or short-circuited circuits in the gearbox heater controller glow plug control module, GPCM, SCR controller failure. Faulty PCM programming error. Not usually. What are the common symptoms of code P20BA? When a fault code is set, the vehicle's PCM may send a signal to illuminate the appropriate warning light. In some cases, an active warning light is the only indicator that a trouble code has been set. However, in many cases, other signs may also be perceptible. The most common symptoms of the P20BA tiered are listed below: a malfunction indicator lamp, MIL, or check engine light on DPF regeneration may not occur, possibly by switching the vehicle to reduced power mode. Other SCR-related codes may define how to diagnose code P20BA. Diagnostic trouble codes can only indicate the general location and nature of a potential problem in the vehicle, not the root cause. To correctly diagnose and solve the problem, you'll need to narrow down the root cause from a list of possible causes. This is a time-consuming task that requires precision and attention to detail. If you'd like to find out more about the P20BA fault code troubleshooting process, repair manuals and databases are the best sources of information. These resources contain detailed repair information as well as useful visual guides, such as diagrams and illustrations. How to repair the P20BA tiered. To find an effective, long-term solution to a diagnostic trouble code such as P20BA, you must first consult a repair manual or vehicle-specific database. These sources provide detailed repair information specific to a particular make and model. Remember that vehicles are built differently, depending on the manufacturer. This means that vehicles will have different terminology and components. The same applies to the repair instructions. Let's compare the P20BA tiered setting conditions on a Ford vehicle, Ford F-250 Super Duty Platinum 2016, and on a GMC vehicle, GMC Sierra 2500 HD SLT 2015. The P20BA tiered is set on a Ford F-250 when the gearbox metering control module determines that the conductance of the gearbox heater is not within a defined threshold. Meanwhile, the P20BA tiered on GMC vehicles is stored if specific conditions, see. For this reason, the troubleshooting process and solution to the P20BA tiered on a Ford vehicle is very different from that of a GMC vehicle. If you're a seasoned do-it-yourselfer considering fixing the P20BA tiered yourself, a repair manual or vehicle-specific database is your best resource. However, if you're unfamiliar with how trouble code repairs work, it's best to consult a certified mechanic or technician for repairs to avoid injury or costly mistakes. In conclusion, understanding fault code P20BA, which pertains to the gearbox heater control circuit performance, is crucial for maintaining optimal vehicle functionality. By recognizing the symptoms and potential causes of this issue, you can take proactive steps to address it, ensuring your gearbox operates efficiently. Regular diagnostics and timely repairs not only enhance performance but also extend the lifespan of your vehicle. Thank you for watching, and be sure to stay informed about your vehicle's health for a smoother driving experience.